If you're moving to the Boston area and are looking for a town with terrific public schools north of the city, then Westford could be for you. I'm Jane. Welcome to my channel, Living in the Boston Burbs. Each week I release a video about a different suburb to give you a crash course and help inform you about which suburb might be best for you and your family. So remember to hit subscribe. I'm covering towns from Wellesley to Weston, and today up to Westford, which is about 35 miles northwest of the city. I'm a lifelong resident of Massachusetts, and I'm married to a builder. So we've lived in a couple different towns and enjoyed a side career of flipping homes. You'll find that in New England, we have homes that date back to the 1700s and everything from that right up to new construction. So I'm here to help you make sense of all of that and figure out which the best place is for you to be. Now, Westford is special to me because the very first YouTube viewer to find me on YouTube and reach out to me via email has decided to buy a home in Westford. They were drawn to the terrific public schools, the rural feeling, and the easy commute to Woburn. So Woburn is a little northwest of the city and maybe about 10 miles, and Westford's about 35 miles northwest. Westford straddles Route 495, which is a major route. It's surrounded by Groton, Littleton, Carlisle, and Tingsboro. It doesn't have a commuter rail station. You would have to go to neighboring Littleton, which is on 495, to catch the train into Boston. Oh, and here's a fun fact. If you are going to be commuting to Boston, it's important to know if the train station near you is going into North Station or South Station, because only in Boston would we have two major commuter rail stations that are not attached by train. So it's just something to consider about your commute. So Westford is known for its outstanding school system. And there are 3 elementary schools that cover K through 2. That is Nab-Nasset, fondly known as Nab, Robinson, and Miller. Then there's also 2 schools for grades 3 to 5, Crisafulli and the Day School. There are 2 middle schools, Blanchard and Stony Brook, and 1 high school, which actually sounds like a private school, but it's not. It's known as Westford Academy. So one of my favorite things about Westford is Kimball Farm. Every summer, I take my kids and their cousins in from Arlington there for a day of bumper boats and a ton of activities. They have everything from a batting cage to a petting zoo to a zip line, and they have a really awesome grill. And my 10-year-old nephew tried to order the boiled lobster one day, but I told him no, that wasn't part of Aunt Jane's outings. They have an amazing ice cream shop with ridiculously large portions. So don't be afraid to order the kid size. I promise you it will not be that small. And an amazing array of flavors. So they have a couple locations throughout the state, but Westford is the best because you have all those activities. There are not a ton of restaurants in Westford. You might find that you want to go to some of the surrounding towns for more gourmet, high-end dining. But I do have a favorite Asian fusion restaurant called Soul Kitchen. And there's also a Burton's, which is where I take those same nieces and nephews they have a really amazing gluten-free menu, which we need for those kids, which is Burton's. So that's a chain of about 10 restaurants, a dependable chain with kind of a great bar, good activity, and really wide-ranging menu. So let's jump over to real estate. Homes are a lot more affordable here than they are in the other towns with the similar level of school rating on their public school systems. So you're able to buy a house for as low as $200,000. The least expensive home that sold so far in 2022 was just $201,000, which was a small Cape condo, which was freestanding, which had 3 bedrooms and 1.5 baths. Cute little house, just about 1,000 square feet. The most expensive home that has sold so far this year was just under $2 million. And that's kind of a great example of what Westford has, melding the old with the new. There's this beautiful 1830s colonial that was added onto in 2008. So it's pretty spectacular. Gorgeous high-end finishes, a beautiful pool, a guest suite on a very large parcel of land, and it sold for just under $2 million. So for the cons of living in Westford, just a couple things to think about. Because 495 runs right through the town, you are going to get some neighborhood noise in some locations. There is a sweet little town center, but it is little. So if you're looking for something really hopping, then Westford may not be for you. But that's it, the pros and cons of living in Westford. If you have any questions about Westford or any suggestions about other towns you'd like to see me cover, reach out in the comments or give me a call or send me an email. Thanks for watching.